Testing. 1, 2. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Q2. And I guess this is the moment that some of you have been waiting for. Okay. Yeah, so I'm starting a new project. It's gonna be a big major one. It's gonna be one that's really gonna take a lot of time and effort to finish. And since I don't really have any experience being a director or anything, I decided that I'll do a small project, maybe do a few more of them, but I'm gonna make this one small project that I had an idea about. Actually, it was just yesterday, so I can get a little bit more experience being a director, so I'll be more prepared for the big project. Now, you might have noticed Princess Peach standing behind me over here. Well, that's because that's what I need help with. This project involves Princess Peach, and I need a female voice actress to play her voice. As for the male characters, I think I can pull off their voices, and it's not that many of them, so I'll try to do their voices. But as for Peach, yeah, I really need a girl doing her voice. Unless you're a guy who can pull off Peach's voice pretty well, then, well, yeah. But anyway, this will be my first time setting up auditions for the role of Princess Peach. From looking around other people's auditions, I think I get the gist of what I'm supposed to do. So I'll get to that in a minute, but first I want to say something about Princess Peach's role in this project. I've always been a big fan of Princess Peach. Yeah, I'm a fanboy of the damsel in distress from Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I'm not that ashamed to admit it. And because of that, I've been writing a lot of Mario stories, and since I'm a big fan of Peach, I guess more than likely the Mario story will always be about Peach. So this time's not really that much different. But since I'm so accustomed to writing stories about Princess Peach being the main character, I always have her showing off different types of emotions, putting her under so many different scenarios, even showing off hidden dark desires within her character. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you're going to audition for the part of Princess Peach in one of my stories, you're gonna have to be able to pull off a wide range of emotions and really sound convincing. Now, the reason why I'm stressing this is because I've seen a lot of voice actors play certain characters, and even though, yes, they are changing their voice to sound like the character, their voice sounds all stagnant and one note and monotone. Their voices start to sound like a robot because they are unable to express emotion into the character's voice.
You must be able to express emotion, even in the most deepest of voices, like sadness and pain, and of course happiness. Yes, I love being happy, like the time I watched Powerpuff Girls on some shit.
Now, what I'm trying to say here is that if you're gonna do the character, you've got to put life into the character. Don't think that just because you can pull off the character's voice perfectly, that means you better than everybody else. Cause I tells you right here and now, the true testament of doing a character's voice is not just being able to sound like a character, but you must be able to act with it as well. Manipulate it, control it, own it.
So, if you still wish to audition for the role of Princess Peach, you must show me how well you can manipulate her voice.
So, with that being said, I'm going to show you the lines that I want to hear in your auditions for Princess Peach. Now, if you have some other lines that you want to send me, that's fine. If you want to add in some lines, that's okay too. But I just prefer to hear these lines because they actually reflect some of the things that Peach will say in the script that I wrote. Now, these aren't taken from the script because I don't want to give away too much of it, but these are definitely going to be something along the lines of what she might say. Okay, so here's the first one. Pretty generic. It's something that Peach most likely would say given her personality and character that we're accustomed to seeing. This would at least tell me that you can pull off the average Peach voice. Okay, so here's the second one. Still definitely within the lines of Peach's character. I just would like to hear somebody go a little more extreme with it. Even in the actual video games to where you hear Peach exhibit sadness, she still sounds slightly happy for some reason. It's like she doesn't even know how to be sad. Okay, here's the third line. Yes, now we're starting to think outside the box here. A snappy remark? Definitely outside of the lines of Peach's character. I'd be impressed to hear something like this. Okay, and the fourth one. Now, it's not that this is outside of Peach's character as far as emotion goes, because she does feel frightened and afraid, but you don't see an extreme version of it. I just wonder, how would Peach sound like if she was truly, really afraid and frightened of something? And now the last one. Ah! Now we're hitting it hard. You know what's funny? Because even though in her own video game she did express rage. Yes, I did play that game. I played it all the way through, and I liked it. So sue me! I mean, but you would think that since she looked pretty damn pissed off, that you would see some reflection of that in a machinima, fan fiction, fan art, or something. But sadly, no. So here's my attempt to try to bring forth Peach's rage to life. You know something? I really don't expect anybody to pull it off. I really don't. But hey, can't stop me from trying. All I can say is that if you can pull off Peach's voice while sounding like in a fit of fiery rage, then, well, hey, you're definitely a shoo-in. Okay, so if I haven't frightened you off yet, in order to submit, you can either post a video response to this clip, or you can just send your demo straight to my email address. Here it is right here on the screen. I do check it. Just be sure to leave me your name, at least the name that you want me to call you by, and a valid email address, of course, so that I could reach you. Oh, in the subject, if you do send an email, please be sure to put, audition for Peach or something like that. It's just so I'd be sure not to get mixed up with any spam that does come into my email address. I don't want to skip anybody. Okay, so I guess the last thing is deadline. This project is just something I want to hurry up and finish as soon as possible. So I guess the official deadline will be the end of the month. So by let me see here. Yeah, by the end of this coming Tuesday, I'll close the auditions and afterwards I'll make my decision. So there you have it. If I left anything out, I don't know. This is my first time trying this out, so I'm just trying to do my best I can. But good luck to all who apply. I do look forward to hearing your auditions for Princess Peach.